I'd like to welcome all our new students to the Jedi Academy. Here we will train you in the ways of the Force. You will learn to defend yourself with a lightsaber. You will also study diplomacy, history, and more. It has been the practice of the Jedi to assign each student to a master. However, since there are still so few of us, we will be assigning multiple students to one master. So, Routheron, you will be assigned to Master Horn.
I can't wait to begin my training.
Rosh Panan, you will be assigned to Master Katarn. Jaden Kor, you'll also work with Master Katarn. Now, let's begin with your first lessons, and may the Force be with you.
And there was nothing, but the area around the temple felt strange, like its dark side aura was gone.
Troubling. But let's look into this later. Your students are ready to get started.
Master Katarn, it's an honor to be serving under you.
First off, just call me Kyle. Titles make my skin crawl. Secondly, you're not serving under me. I'm going to teach you, and you're going to learn. That's it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Don't worry, Rosh. You didn't. I've been offended by professionals. Now, let's see what you two kids can do. Follow me to the training grounds. This is one of the many training grounds here at the Academy. I'm going to put you two in separate courses. When you're ready, Jaden, go through that door. Rosh, follow me.
Alright, now we are here in the training grounds. We've been given level 1 in all 4 of the neutral force powers in the game. We have force push and pull. We have force speed, which allows us to run faster, although in the single player, yes, there is multiplayer lightsaber combat. I know, it is as amazing as it sounds. That makes you just move faster. But in single player, it makes the world actually slow down around you. And you have sense, which allows you to see people and objects through walls and the solutions to some very cleverly hidden puzzles. We're just gonna poke Rosh here for a bit because he's a jerk. In the face! In the face! Okay, let's go. Make sure my mic is on and all my levels are correct. And let's head on through the door into our first trial. Open the door, please. Thank you.
This course will familiarize you with your core Force abilities. These are powers that every Force user has. As you progress in your training, you will learn new abilities. Both the light and dark sides will be open to you. Remember, abilities are not inherently good or evil. It's how you use them. Every Jedi is naturally stronger in different areas of the Force, and it will be up to you to decide what to focus on. All right, let's get started. In the next area, you'll find some training remotes. These will help you learn how to handle a lightsaber. Ready?
Ready!
Ready.
Now, here you'll see...
Here come the remotes.
Shut up, Kyle. Seriously. Everyone is interrupting me in this game. You'll see one of my favorite things about this game in your character's very strict, that's a weird word to say, strict attention to detail. Because as you can see, as the drops of this light rain are hitting your lightsaber blade, it actually makes a small spark, which is a really nice little detail. They didn't need to put that in, but
you did well
it's
too,
really
Jaden.
Cool.
Your lightsaber is an invaluable tool. Even when inactive, it can diffuse a potentially volatile situation. Trust me on that. As you train, you'll learn additional fighting styles. Changing styles during combat can surprise your opponent, allowing you to gain the upper hand.
Thank you for
From
shutting
here
up.
on out, we'll talk via comlink in each area. Let's move on.
So as you can see here, the one that I didn't mention at the beginning, the one that I did, try it again, tongue, please work with me. The one that I failed to mention is Force Jump. Level 1 Force Jump, you only get about double your original jump height, but you're also able to Force Jump in different directions, which can be useful during combat to try to get a positioning advantage over your enemies. Okay, here is where Kyle will teach us how to use Force Jump.
Jump across the ravine. It shouldn't be a problem. If you fall, try again.
Fall? I never fall.
You'll have to use push to get out of here and into the next area.
You saw that around my
Jaden,
cursor?
This
Shut
should
up!
keep you busy till I finish the course.
All you do is talk. But yes, here we have... Why do I keep checking my mic? I swear, I'm obsessive. Here we have our first training droid. These aren't used often because they're kind of pushovers, but they do show up every once in a while. They'll show up later. You'll recognize them. But you saw when I had to use the Force to push my way out of that wall that there was a little round thing that people are interrupting me.
To get to the next area, you must pull the lever somewhere in the room. But you can't reach the lever with your hands. Remember to examine your environment carefully. When you're out on a mission, if you find a locked door, look for the guy in charge. He usually has a key.
And yes, now, as I've been trying to say, you see that my targeting cursor changes. That means that whatever you're pointing at can be affected by the Force, such as this lever, which we can pull, as we saw Rosh do earlier. Slide down these here stairs.
Solutions to problems aren't always obvious. Use your Force sense to see if you can find a way out of the room.
Now here we'll see how Force sense lets us see certain things in puzzles. That gives us an advantage, allowing us to easily and quickly find our way out of certain predicaments, so to speak. Please don't fall. There we go. That way or this way. I never remember which way to go out of that room. This door, out of this door. There's rubble over there, so we can't go the other way. There's not a lot of exploration in these opening levels, but the game gets progressively more open-ended the longer you play. Jump over that. I don't know if it collapses, but I've never actually not jumped over it, so I can't say for sure. That way's locked, that way's locked. This way is not.
You're almost done. You'll need to move fast in this next area. You can use the Force to speed up, both physically and mentally, allowing you more time to make decisions.
You can tap C, making sure my mic is still on. There's a cutscene right there, but I'm not going to go into it so I can explain what I just did. C to crouch, or when you're running, tap C to roll. No, there wasn't a cutscene there. What am I thinking about? It's right here.
So, did I win?
It wasn't a competition.
I'm sorry,
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
It's no big deal. You said yourself this wasn't a competition.
Hey, it was just a joke. I didn't think it would...
If that droid was set to Luke's training regimen, it would have killed Jaden. What were you thinking?
Jaden, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I mean, I wasn't trying to...
Save it, Rosh.
Jaden, you have a right to be angry. But believe me when I say you don't want to feed that emotion.
I understand, Master Katarn. Apology accepted, Rosh.
Good, that's settled. And remember, it's Kyle?
Yes, Master... Kyle.
Sure thing, Kyle.
Okay. You're both ready to start putting what you've learned to use. Let's see how you do in the real world.
Kyle, I did some research on that strange mark from the clothing we found at the temple. It is the symbol of Marco Ragnos, a Sith Lord that died almost 5,000 years ago.
5,000 years? Are you serious? Oh, wait. Of course you're serious.
While you're out training your students, be on the lookout for information regarding a group affiliated with Ragnos.
Sure thing, Luke.
We receive countless requests for assistance from all over the galaxy. Since we believe in learning by doing at the Academy, students of all levels help with these requests. Since you're an initiate, however, Kyle will travel with you on most of your missions in order to instruct you and ensure your safety.
Alright, after every large mission, you have a 5... My body is telling me I should stop talking. No! I refuse! You'll have a choice of one of 5 missions to go on. Once you complete 4, you can continue through the storyline. However, for the interest of completion, I will be completing all 5, because for each that you finish, you get to put an extra point into one of your force powers. And in order to max out as many force powers as I can for the sake of demonstration, I will be showing every mission. But that can wait until next time. I think that's enough for... This is probably going to be 1 episode, but I'm not entirely sure how long this was, so it might be 2 if it's 2. I will see you next time. If it's been 1, I'll see you next time anyway, because whether there was an episode before this or not, that doesn't matter what's happening next. So I will see you next time when we investigate mercenary activity on the planet of Tatooine. I will see everyone then.